Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. As our Deirdre would say, happy hump day, because it's the middle of the week. So let's get in here and say hello to each other. I'm trying to get Leo queued up here for when it's his turn to join us. So, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody who will be finding this and those who will be watching the replay. Thank you for being with us this morning. All right. Well, I'm going to get started. I don't know where everybody is, but we're going to go ahead and get going with the heart brain coherence. And the way we do this, if you're not familiar with it, there's 3 steps. And the first is you touch your heart center, and then you slow down your breathing, and you add in love. So just add in that love right into your heart. Breathe it in and feel it. Feel it. It's going to be warm and gooey and just feels amazing when you bring the love into your heart. And then here we add in a 4th part, which is to smile. Put that smile on your face and watch what happens when you do that. Because our Marietta teaches us that a smile is spirit magnifying incredible loving energy. So, welcome in everyone. This is our prayer day here at the Morning Cuppa. So, we will review our prayer list, and if you have any changes, corrections, additions, um, we do that and we add whatever you want to the prayer list. If there's someone in your life, or if you are in need of prayer, then that's what we do. So as you're finding this, please share it. I don't know where everybody's at. Our Auntie Jean is here. It's the only one I see with us right now. So welcome in, Auntie Jean. And yeah, where is everybody? I thought we would have a pretty good crew in for our prayer day, but that's okay. Whoever is supposed to be here will be here. And that's how I see that. Um, I am going to take a minute to read the message from the angels from last night. It's called Thriving. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. That's by Maya Angelou. We face challenges every day, some more difficult than others. The important thing is the perspective we have when facing these challenges. They will either, quote, make us or break us, as the saying goes. It's not what we survive that makes us thrive, it's our attitude, our fortitude, and our innate knowledge of our worthiness. We don't have to repeat our stories over and over, reliving them as we do so. To thrive means that we have moved beyond the shackles of what was holding us down. Dear angels, to fully heal from our life traumas, we have to stop regurgitating the details. It is enough to know that we went through the experience, that it didn't destroy us, and that we can now become fully alive. It's a commitment to ourselves to be the best that we can possibly be in each now moment. Dear ones, it is our desire and your birthright that you live in joy, that you have positive emotions, positive interest, and engagement with the world around you, as well as meaning and purpose in your lives. Thriving involves feeling passion in life and not just existing. Find that which brings you more joy and fills your heart to overflowing. It may not be easy at first, especially if the energy from the traumas of your life have not been released. The only way to truly let go is to stop holding onto them so tightly. As the psalmist shares, he lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. In letting go and through forgiveness, your heart can sing again and your spirit can soar. Dear angels, I promise to release and move forward from all trauma. So that's what the angels were talking about last night. They were talking about thriving, not just surviving, not just making it through moment by moment, but actually enjoying life, feeling alive, feeling the best you can possibly feel in each new moment. We have people that joined us. Yay! Good morning, Peas. Brooke, thank you for being here. Brooke and Dylan and our little Max. Andrea Gregg, good morning, sweet one. Kathy Hand, good morning. And we have someone on YouTube. I am loved by God. Blessings to you, and thank you for joining us. Yeah, that's how we heal from childhood pain, is by knowing our worth, knowing that we deserve to be healed from it and releasing it and letting it go and stop just telling that story over and over and over again. Because when you're stuck in your story, then you're reliving it and you're feeling those feelings all over again. So decide to heal. That's what we do. We make that decision and we move forward and know it's not easy. It is not an easy thing at all when we have had childhood traumas and all of the experience that sometimes we can go through in our childhood days. So Kuan Yin has a message for us, and it is, your time will come. Some souls are slower to blossom, building their inner beauty over time until just the right moment. Then the fullness of their beauty, power, and grace is revealed, providing powerful healing medicine for those in need of comfort and hope. I love that. That's what we are offered when we allow it, is comfort and hope. And I really need that right now. You all know that it's a really tough time for me and for my family with the recent loss of my sister. And comfort and hope, those are words to hold on to, whatever we're going through, whatever fire of life that's happening. When we receive comfort and hope, we know that we're going to make it. We know that we can thrive, not just survive it, but we can thrive in each moment and love in each moment and be the best we can possibly be. Good morning, sweet Deirdre. Thank you for being here. I want to just take a moment and thank you all for reaching out to me, those who did, and sending me messages of hope and comfort and phone calls. I really do appreciate every one of you. I appreciate your love, your support, and just knowing that I have this family makes such a difference. I apologize that I wasn't on yesterday. I did not have it in me. Um, it was just too fresh having the news about my sister. But I'm here today to offer hope, to offer comfort, to offer messages, whatever the angels want to bring forth to us, of love and support. So thank you all for being in my life. Thank you for being my rock that I hold on to sometimes when it feels like I'm slipping down a mountainside. Y'all keep me strong, and I appreciate that. And I need this in the mornings. I need to be here with all of you, that we gather together. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you for your sweet words. You know, I have been through a lot in my lifetime, and I was thinking about that as the angels were giving this message to us. You know, the things that we go through, we don't have to go into every detail, but we just know that whatever fire it is, whatever happens, we can thrive. We can make it beyond just getting through that fire and having to drag ourselves back up again on our feet. We can actually be happy. We can smile. We can laugh and really feel that joy in our hearts. So thank you, Deirdre. I appreciate your sweet words. Good morning, Linda Lemieux, and good morning, Julie Kiss. So, an update. I am in Springfield, Missouri. As you can see, I got a hotel room last night. I'm sure that makes some of you happy, because you know that as I travel along, I'm usually just staying in my car and sleeping for a few hours. But I did not get much rest the night before last because it was miserably hot. I was in Kansas. Kansas and I do not jive, just so you know. Kansas has not been nice to me. And this time coming through, I first of all ran into a thunderstorm. And y'all know that is one of my challenges of life with being on the road. I do not do well driving in thunderstorms, but I made it through. I thrived. I was on the other side of it, and happily moving along down the road, that I had gotten through that without any incident. And then I got hit with a dust storm. So, you know, it's like, don't know which is worse. Seriously. I've been through some hellacious dust storms. This one wasn't quite that bad. It was bad enough. But yeah, so a thunderstorm and then a dust storm. And then when I finally did stop after 7 hours on the road was when I talked to my brother and received the news of my sister's passing. So that was not a good day for me. And then I stayed in my car because I just had not planned on any arrangements for a hotel room. And it was 98 degrees at midnight. 98 degrees. I'm thinking, this is insanity. Who can live in this weather? So last night I made arrangements and I got a hotel room and was happily comfort. Had I had the AC cranked and my house coat on, and I was a happy camper last night. Good morning, Charlie. Oh, thank you, sweet one. Thank you for sending me love and light for me and my family. We really need it right now. It's a very difficult time because the sister that's now in spirit was somebody that was just so loving and wrapped her arms around all of us and kind of took us under her wing. So, yeah, she's going to be terribly missed. Oh, okay. Thank you, Deirdre. Yeah, it's a really hard time right now with the heat, isn't it? A lot of people struggling with that. Oh, thank you, Brookie. I love you all so much. You're so, so dear to me. All right, so let's do a couple of messages if you want. We'll read from the angels in my pocket. And I haven't seen Blue come in, so I don't know if our Pocky is watching with us or not, but she could be. Anyway, so a couple of you want to pick a page. I will read whatever the angels inspire for us to have this day to hold in our hearts. Good morning, Hope. Oh, sweetheart, thank you for being here. And Hope is asking for big prayers for her mom and dad and the island of Jamaica as Hurricane Beryl is set to hit there in 2 hours. Winds are currently 100 miles per hour, unable to get through to them as I believe the network is down. Yeah, and I'm sure they're trying to make arrangements for safety, and let's please keep her parents lifted up. We have them on our prayer list. Hope they're always on there, but we will definitely say extra prayers for them today and for all who are in the course of that storm. I know it already hit somewhere. Wherever it landed first, it was 150 miles an hour winds. So I'm glad that it's down somewhat as it's going into Jamaica. And Darlene, hello, Darlene. Thank you for being with us. Prayers for your dog, Neka. Yes, we certainly will. So Brookie wants page 63. Let's go there first. I can't read too many today because it is our prayer day and we'll be going over the prayer list soon. Page 63. In the sacred dance of life, let perseverance be your rhythm, faith your music, and love your stage. Keep dancing, dear friends, for in this dance, every step taken with perseverance is a step closer to the divine. Oh, Brookie, this one's for you for sure, because I can see you dancing. I can see you singing and just enjoying life with you and your beautiful family, and especially that sweet baby Max. So, yeah, let perseverance be your rhythm, faith your music, and love your stage. I love that message. Thank you for choosing that, Brookie. And then we go to our Auntie Jean Lorio, who wants page 68 and message number 4. Remember that being strong in tough times is not about avoiding challenges, but about embracing them with a spirit that transcends the material world. As you cultivate your spiritual resilience, you discover an unshakable strength that allows you to dance gracefully through the storms of life, knowing that in the end, the sun will rise again. Rise up, dear ones. As our Marietta says, rise up, up, up to a higher plane. And raising our vibration just really gets us through those challenges and all the struggles that we have in life. So thank you, Auntie Jean, for that. Kathy says, please share prayers of hope and comfort for my elderly neighbor, Steve Newman, recently diagnosed with cancer, which has spread into a few internal organs. Prayers for his wife, Carol, his special needs adult son, his daughter, and grandchildren. I did add them to the prayer list, Kathy, and thank you for sharing Steve and his family with us. All right, Charlie wants page 23. We'll do that and then get into our prayers today. Blue Jean, there you are. I was just asking about you and our sweet pocket, our little mascot for the angels in my pocket, angel messages that we have been blessed with over and over again. All right, page 23, Charlie. Reflect upon the teachings of your spiritual team and apply them to your life as you embark on a journey of self discovery and spiritual growth. Remember, within each of you lies the power to create a life filled with love, joy, and purpose. Embrace the journey as you walk each other home. I love that message. And it goes right along with the angel message that they gave last night, doesn't it? It's so beautiful. We can rise up above any of those fires that we're going through. We can come to that place of total understanding that we are here to thrive and we're here to dance. That's right. Dancing, it's only natural. It's something that we choose. We choose. And if we allow ourselves, then joy, joy, joy is what we feel in our hearts. So thank you, Charlie, for picking that one. And you were listening to that song this morning. Awesome. And Doppel, welcome. Oh, I've missed being with everyone too. You know, it was, it's been a challenge. The whole month of June was a challenge. And then this month hasn't started out quite so well either, but that's okay because going forward, I claim love and joy and peace in my heart. I will be at my destination tomorrow, which is Birmingham, Alabama, and we start the transplant games on Friday. So Friday, I will be, I don't know that there's any competitions going on Friday. I think it's more the opening ceremony, welcoming everyone, and getting our instructions for the rest of the time that we're going to be there. So that's what's happening with me. And I'm so excited about just being able to participate. I've been wanting to for years, and this is the first opportunity that I've had to be there at the Transplant Games of America. So please keep me in your prayers for that I have the stamina and the strength that's needed to participate in the events that I've signed up to participate in. And of course, I'll be taking lots of pictures and some videos. I'm hoping to interview some of the other transplant recipients and donors and just get some beautiful testimonies that I'll share with you all. Okay, Jean says, Pocket Gerber is just pawed at me, gave me her cutest look, and said with authority, achoo. Well, bless you, Pocky. I love our little Pocky. She is just an amazing, amazing fur baby. All right, so let's get the prayer list going here. And if you have, like I said, any changes, additions, anybody who is doing great and we can take them off the list, then let me know that and I'll adjust it afterward. And if I haven't put on a request that you have made, let me know that because y'all know I've been kind of out of it for a bit now with everything that's going on. So if I've missed somebody, my apologies, and let me know so that I can adjust it. All right, so let's get into the prayers. And Deirdre, I haven't seen your daily prayer yet, but Deirdre always gives us a daily prayer for our planet, for the children, for anybody who's suffering in any way or form, and for peace on earth. So thank you, Deirdre, for always giving us that beautiful prayer. All right, so here we go. Our prayer list is for all of us, all the P's for peace on earth, attention to human trafficking through Save Someone's Child, support for parents through guiding grace. Okay, thank you, Linda. We'll look at that as we go along with this. So the names on our prayer list, I don't know how to move this out of my way. All right, we have Prachetta, Prachir and Goofy, Aunt Mina and Neil, Navriti, Jasmine and her family, my sister Billy, and please lift up all of my family, Billy's husband Tim, who we're hoping can come home from the nursing home soon, and I think it'll be next week, and all of Billy's family, my sister Sheila and her family, Gary, my brother, Cecil Boone, who's the husband of my sister Loretta, and please lift all of her children, her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, and all of our siblings. And Nola is my older sister. Joanne Castrillo, husband John and their family, and daughter Jackie and grandson Eris. Dolores Cook, which is Joanne's mom in a facility in North Carolina. LZ, Elaine, Deirdre and family. Deirdre's sister Steph and husband Bob. Adriel, Joni, and her son John, Carl and Viola. Tia Fernetti, Mickey, Suzanne Millard and her family, and especially for her daughter and granddaughters who are moving in with her right now while the son-in-law is being deployed. And we want to remember him and all of his troop. Jacob, Marietta, and Ed. I'm really happy about Ed being out of the hospital. Leo Harley and family. Lakshmi, Ken, Jim, Ryan, Josie, and somebody call in that pirate Rick, please, to be with us today on prayer day. Tom and Mary, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio, and please keep their daughter Beth in your prayers. Jean and Ron Lorio and her family. Mary Lou Burdick and family. Catherine and Michael Kovacs and all of Catherine's family, especially her mother, Lynn Nevins. Fred, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand, and all of her family, including Bo and Candy Hand, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Paul and Marlene, Joe and his wife, Pat Moss and your family, Becky LaFave and Travis, Erica Hoppy and family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and all of your family, Charlie, Hope Wellington Marshall and her son Zena and her two daughters. And let's lift up Winston and Cynthia Campbell, which are Hope's parents, as they are preparing for a storm that's coming in where they are in Jamaica and all of that island. Let's keep them lifted up. And wherever that storm goes, let's see it just moving up in the water and staying out of landmass. Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven and Grayson, Annie's Aunt Carol, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her grandchildren and sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah, Oksana and her mom, and Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus and his teacher, Herb, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul Reese and her daughters, Beata and Juliana, Linda Lemieux and her son and grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave, and lifting up Dave especially, and the fur babies, all of them. Love you all so much. Dolly the horse, Chance the horse, Lindsay, Aunt Inga, Rose Sermon, Gary McCorkle, Brookie and her family, Dylan and sweet baby Max, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Lillian in Norway and all of her family, Kathleen Caputo, baby Wyatt, baby Haven and their family, baby Divine, Kat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Diego Leal, Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Grace Isis and her sisters and all the children and fur babies in Kenya, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her family, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik, Lorraine, and John, Tammy Fisk and her family and her brother Randy, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle Martinez and her mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family and her sister-in-law Sharon, Jeannie's sister Merle in Boulder, Colorado, and the whole area of Boulder that's rebuilding, Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and family, Laura Hill, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Hanaya Hummingbird, Tammy Hill, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman, Mary Crincoli and family and friends, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, Dido Clark and her son Harry, and lift up her husband for travel prayers right now. Terry Gilstad, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Marianne Pish, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, John Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney and family, Carol Fisher, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Sue and grandchildren, Janie Stamler, Claudel Jackson, Debbie Carol Hawks, Carl, Chris Blake, Dante, Jerry, Kaylee, Trevor Jordan, Richard Weber, Charlotte Abrahams, Michelle Landers and her family, Kagan and Wyatt Linder, Barbara Kaufman McGillicuddy, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Miles and Sarah, Joanne McConn Whitney, Jude Doughton, Karen Gibbons and daughter, James, Julie Kiss and mom Cynthia, Courtney, Lucinda, Ryan, M, Pat, Sophia, Aaron Parker, Angelica Kampemans, Peggy, Claire, Carrie Klingon Butcher and her family, especially her dad right now, Brian Hughes, Pat O'Connor, Yolanda, Selby Barnes, Robin Waters Dykes and her mom Jewel, Joey, Terry, Joanne, Sam, Matt, Charles and Nita, Yusha, Nancy Brodowski, EC, Jen and Norm, Keith, Joe H., Marisol Soto, Deborah, um, Tyler, Chad Ehlers, Dick Waters, Milton Carbajal, Tomas Diaz, Cameron, Boris Zoffman, Jacqueline Carbajal, and David Reiger, Solvi Barnes, Odd Barnes, Gun Ellen Sundahl, Vida Hammond, Maria Mitchinson Higman Simpson, Lisa Jo Davis, Jordan, Lydia, Benedita, Rebecca Stewart Rickardson, Sonia Kay, Miles, Angela Bahaz, Polly Graca, David Brett, the Rowland family, Colleen, Dellen Hickson, Richard Barnes, Cole Grayson, JT, Francis Nalvin, Shanna, Danielle Riverin and her family, Chris and Natika, Elise, Kara, Pam, Christine and Ed, Barbara and Diane, Kim, Catherine DeSante, and lifting up all the family of her husband Peter, who's in spirit now, Mary Jane in Vermont, Carol Caruso, Val Meyer, Tasha, Jocelyn, Linda Kraft and family, Eric and John, Darlene Osei, Paul G., Liam G., Pam, Mivan and Vanya, Daniel McGraw, Minner Brumley, Rebecca Sherman, Joe Ketterer, Gabriel S., Ina, Donna, Courtney, Nancy, Tammy Greco's family, Bailey, Jacob, Mary, Brian, Lily, Gabby Forrester, Don B., his daughter and granddaughter, the Vega family, Laura, Lisa Capoli Matroni, Bobby, Elaine, Shiraz, Sharu, Sandy, Adil, Laura, Evelyn Smith, Beatrice, Amina, Israel in all areas of conflict, any abused individuals and groups, Ashley Miller, Alina, Susanna, Lana, Grace Anna, Kim Coles Vintner, Linda Lemieux's nephew Kobe, Shoshana Sebring, Ilana, Stephen, Keith, LP, Adam Holmes, Bob Smith, Chris, Christina and Clint, Janine, Heather, Kim, Jennifer M., Cassandra Brown Henry, Tim Smith, Jeanette and Eric, Hope's cousin Erica in Miami, Mark Hunter, Pat, Ainsley Grace and Mom, Kathleen Viscomi, Betty, Judy Dorn, Kelly, Alma Jean, Jim Mershon's father, Diane Beiersdorfer, Rebecca Abraxas, Dana Rados, Darlene Trainer and Nella, Patricia, Jennifer Schwab and family, and Steve Newman and Carol. So if there are others that you want to add in, please just type it into the um, the comments. And yes, we did call our Ricky in here, didn't we? And pray for all of his family and pray for our Josephine especially. Sally, welcome, Sally and Tony. Prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and those living in fear of another. Also for her grandson, Christopher Leafy, who is serving in the Army. We certainly will. Um, Hope, thank you for those prayers. And Linda, you can take off my nephew Kobe. He's made a complete recovery. That is amazing news. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to God for answered prayer and all of these that we lift up. We ask for them to be seen and heard, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. Yes, I believe those are on there, Auntie Jean. And Viola can come off. Thank you, Deirdre. Okay, so please speak to me clearly, Lord. Open my ears to hear your voice. Open my heart to commune with you more deeply. I want to feel your loving embrace. Open the doors that need to be opened and close the doors that need to be closed. And please pray this prayer with me. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. And we have another celebration. Hope's cousin Erica is doing a lot better, and we can take her off our prayer list. Thank you for that, Hope. All right, so our beautiful message of love that we give every day. We want to send that out to each other as we always do. Okay, I'm trying to get back here with you guys. There I am. So thank you. I love you and namaste, y'all. That's how we end all of our shows. So those words up here, they're already on the screen, but I'll put them at the bottom. There it is. Okay, so let me get Leo going. Thank you all for praying for each other, for loving each other, and for holding each other as we go through whatever it is that comes our way in those fires of life. So thank you for being the family that we all just dearly love. So here we go with our Leo. Get ready to dance, doggaroos.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Here we go. Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it. But all the peaceful peace, so now mission for harmony.
Thank you, Linda.
Create a studio where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling all the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath and going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy of every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy of every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Full of joy. Thank you, Brookie. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend, Brooke. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for the travel prayers, Linda. Yes. If anyone's on the road, please be safe. Morning cup full of joy of every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy of every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cup full of joy. There really is no secret. It's simply accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cup of joy. Cup of joy. I love that blue. All right, Auntie Jean is the first to help out Leo. Woo! Here it comes. Thank you, Charles. Deirdre. And Linda. Woo! Thank you, Leo, for that amazing song that you did just for us. Isn't that special? And Leo is so special. So thank you for being here. I'll be back on in an hour with Dr. Ruth Anderson. We'll do our Wednesday meditation for Enlightened World Network. So tune in, meditation excavation. And I'll see you all back here tomorrow morning. Um, I don't know how far I will get today in the travels, so we'll see where I'm at tomorrow. And as I get into Birmingham, it's going to be exciting. So thank you for your support and for being there with me. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.